Hi, I'm going to do a presentation on the consonant sounds of L and R. And the reason why I chose this is that I have quite a few Koreans, but I have a couple of Japanese people in my class. One particular woman who's a middle-aged Japanese lady who's come to my speaking and listening class, and she definitely has difficulty articulating L and R in her speech, particularly when I hear I was late for class last night. So meaning late, I was surprised, I was surprised. I arrived home. So different things like that I noticed. So another thing I noticed was that her intonation and stress was quite limited. Actually, the jaw and the actual mouth area and the lips are very minimal in movement when she's speaking. So stress and intonation was quite a challenge for her. However, she's definitely a little bit more relaxed now, and I actually taped her last week, so we were listening to some of her speech application, and we discussed it. So she's getting a little bit more relaxed and working very hard to work on these vowels. She has the Macmillan pronunciation chart, so all of my students have that and they use that, and we use that all the time when we go into the class. Repetition, I find with pronunciation, I find repetition is very, very important. But talking about these sounds, what I usually do, I have this little book, which is a great one, Tony Benson, and I put up very simple diagrams, first of all. And I have two very simple diagrams. I draw them myself on the board. I'm getting very good at this now at the moment. And I literally show where the tongue is placed. So just to show where the tongue is placed first. And then afterwards, I describe and define the actual sound. So, for example, L is voiced, so they will hear a slight vibration in their neck. It's touching or just under here, the alveolar ridge or lateral, and it's a lateral approximate. So the tongue is lifting slightly at the sides, allowing the voice or the sound to come out. So it's L, L. So we look at the diagram and then we say it. Then we look at the diagram, then we say it. And the very same for R. So again, that's voiced, it's retroflex, so it's slightly coming back, and I show this with the diagram so they understand the language I'm speaking, and it's approximate. And I then show them where the place and the manner and the voice is coming from. So the place is coming from the tract here, and the manner, which is the actual design of the sound, if you like, and then if it's voiced or unvoiced. After that, then I will be doing some minimal pairs, and what I do is I put them on the board and we do the sound. I say it first and then we do some drilling. And then randomly I point at each word. So they have a bit of fun with this. Towel, tower, pail, pear, lice, rice. So we have a bit of fun on how using sounds quickly. Again, back to the stress and the intonation. I looked at this one, One Stop English, which is a good, nice little lesson by Jonathan Marks. And just to read, just very plain, short sentences. Practicing these sounds like, do you read a lot? I'm really grateful. They're clearly related. I'm nearly ready. So these are relevant, and they're also something they can practice with. And also there's an idea of meaning there that they need to find out or understand. And again, it's working a little bit with intonation. Another thing that we did, I did, is drilling some idioms and some expressions like all roads lead to Rome. He who laughs laughs longest. So again, playing with that and using the little bit of intonation, working on the stress, and making it a bit fun, because she, as I said, she's very shy, and they're quite shy, conservative people, but also, you know, actually using them as Adrian Underhill said, the actual muscles in the mouth to actually use this. So that would be my lesson for today. Thank you.